Industry often becomes a stage for high-profile conflicts, and the latest one involves rising rapper Coi Leray, who finds herself in the midst of a heated exchange with Chrisean Rock. Blueface, a central figure in this dispute, reportedly faces an ultimatum that could significantly impact both his career and personal life. Chrisean Rock, known for her fiery personality and unfiltered approach, has taken to social media to call out Coi Leray. While the exact details of the feud remain unclear, sources suggest that it may stem from professional rivalry or personal grievances that have spilled over into the public eye. Chrisean Rock shared intriguing details about her confrontation with Coi Leray. After catching Coi secretly meeting with Blueface, Chrisean had already given her multiple stern warnings. Despite that, Coi remained determined to rendezvous with him undercover. Jason Lee corroborated this, revealing that Coi reached out to him a few months ago, expressing frustration about his interview with Chrisean and Blueface on Interview Air. She called me like, I want to do the show, but that's not a good look. You big, you influence, just had a big interview with Cardi B and then you interview Blueface and Chrisean like crazy. So I said, well, Coi, I'm in the business of interviewing people. So whether I'm interviewing Cardi B or Blueface and Chrisean, it's going to do numbers because they're hot. Your information, Coi and Blueface were actually together as a couple in 2020. Coi was deeply infatuated with him, and they often showcased their romance through affectionate gestures and flirtatious behavior during interviews. Coi couldn't help but giggle and blush whenever asked about Blueface. Their relationship seemed quite evident in their vlogs and public appearances, leading people to assume they were an item. When questioned about their official status, Coi simply replied, "We were just hanging out." Everything took a turn when Chrisean entered the scene. Coi made the decision to part ways with Blueface due to her desire to distance herself from the drama that Chrisean seemed to bring with them. Moreover, she found it increasingly challenging to keep pace with Blueface's turbulent lifestyle. Many admired Coi's choice to end the relationship, recognizing that she didn't need the excess drama, especially as her career was beginning to take flight. Nonetheless, even after Coi had moved on from Blueface, Chrisean persisted in throwing shade her way, casting suspicion that something might still be going on behind her back. But this was merely the dawn of the unfolding drama. The situation quickly spiraled as snapshots of Blueface inside the studio permeated social media, showcasing their passionate affection. A seismic shockwave rippled through the online community, inciting an irate outpour from Chrisean. Venting her fury in an explosive Instagram story rant, she vowed to confront Coi Leray. According to Chrisean, Coi had initially given the impression of moving on from Blueface and even proposed a collaboration. But as per Chrisean's account, Coi clandestinely resumed her romantic liaison behind her back. Chrisean voiced her frustration with eloquence, expressing, "You hung out with me to get a feature and satisfy your desires, and now you're betraying someone who doesn't even engage in politics. Mark my words, God has already made me more significant than both of you combined. I hope it was worth it." Given the circumstances, it is understandable why Chrisean would feel upset. Coi had clearly expressed her disinterest in Blueface and even formed a friendship with Chrisean, only for Blueface to enter into a relationship with Chrisean. Although Blueface is undoubtedly at fault as well, his lack of morals and values does not warrant much discussion. Nevertheless, considering Coi Leray's behavior, it appeared to be a deliberate attempt to upset Chrisean. Coi fearlessly faced confrontation and issued a challenge to Chrisean, boldly saying, "Let's fight." Adding more complexity to the already messy situation, Carissa Saffold Harvey, Blueface's attention-seeking mother, stoked the flames even further. She publicly criticized Chrisean and unequivocally declared her allegiance to Team Coi. Carissa stated, "If these folks give you another chance, you better stay away from that trailer park." Even went as far as recommending seeking individuals who share similar characteristics to those portrayed in Coi Leray's Daddy's Girls. Behind Carissa's consistent need to comment remains unclear. However, it is evident that her intention was to insert herself into the drama, seeking attention. It's essential to note that Chrisean wasn't the sole individual to face criticism for involving themselves in this chaotic situation and attempting to incite further drama. Jason Lee, too, received substantial backlash for divulging that Coi had contacted him, expressing her discontent with his interview involving Blueface and Chrisean on his show. According to Jason, Coi was profoundly upset about the interview and believed it should never have taken place, especially considering Chrisean's threat of a physical altercation. Jason explained that Coi reached out to him expressing their interest in participating in the show. However, they emphasized that it may not be the most favorable decision considering Jason's significant influence. Coi believed that Jason's recent interviews with Cardi B deserved celebration, and moreover, his interviews Blueface and Chrisean were anticipated to garner substantial attention due to their current popularity. Jason clarified that his primary focus is conducting interviews regardless of the individuals involved. He admitted to having no prior knowledge of Coi's association with Blueface or the hostility between her and Chrisean. The situation had clearly soured any possibility of a connection between them, as it was evident that Chrisean and Coi had never held genuine fondness for one another. However, the public remained unaware of the physicality of their feud until a few days ago when Chrisean disclosed a startling detail in an interview with Jason Lee. In a candid conversation, she revealed that she and Coi were involved in a physical altercation a few months back, when they coincidentally encountered each other at a club. Chrisean shared that she had initially accompanied Glorilla to the club following their joint performance in June. However, once there, Coi persisted in provoking her. Eventually, pushed to her breaking point, Chrisean resorted to throwing a phone directly at Coi's face, resulting in significant injuries. In the interview, Jason inquired whether Coi felt upset about being interviewed by him. Chrisean responded, "I don't know, I guess. You know, she had a history with you guys before, right?" First, Chrisean thought Coi was interested in a music collaboration. However, it soon became apparent that Coi had ulterior motives, aiming to outmaneuver her and gain an advantage. Expressing her frustration, Chrisean revealed, "You can have Blue, I just want the verse." However, the collaboration did not come to fruition. The verse they recorded remained unfinished and was stored at the WAC 100 studio. Our falling out happened because she had ulterior motives when she spent time with me. There's no lingering animosity. When I saw her, I was with Glorilla, and Glorilla was informing her security that she was ready to confront me. We both knew we didn't really get along. I was pregnant at the time, but that didn't deter me. If a confrontation had to happen, so be it. It is crucial to acknowledge that during this period, Chrisean was still pregnant, making it physically impossible for Coi to retaliate against her. Several eyewitnesses have corroborated this, affirming that Coi appeared eager to retaliate, but was restrained by security measures owing to Chrisean's pregnancy. Sources indicate that Coi refrained from filing charges due to this circumstance. Nonetheless, Chrisean has been openly discussing the incident, which has compelled Coi to contemplate pursuing legal recourse. In a recent interview, Chrisean openly confessed to physically assaulting Coi without any provocation. This unprovoked act by Chrisean was widely criticized, and people didn't hold back in calling her out for her actions. One individual even warned that if Chrisean continued down this path, she might eventually encounter someone who would respond in a much stronger and more severe manner. This confrontation will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on her, especially if she were to cross paths with someone who possesses superior skills and capabilities. Some individuals criticized Chrisean. Others argued that Coi should be held accountable for her involvement with Blueface, even though he was now with Chrisean. The initial warnings that Chrisean gave to Coi Leray to steer clear of Blueface were unmistakable indicators of growing tension, and their subsequent physical altercation at a club only intensified the situation further. While there is a faction arguing that Chrisean's actions were excessive and unjustified, others contend that Coi's continued involvement with Blueface, despite their prior breakup, played a role in intensifying this volatile situation. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of this narrative, it becomes clear that personal vendettas, concealed intentions, and public conflicts have taken center stage. Public reaction to these events has been divided, with some condemning Chrisean's behavior while others raise questions regarding Coi's motives. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Chrisean's behavior was justified, or did Coi contribute to the situation? Do you think either of these individuals should be held accountable for their actions? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let us know what you think. And if you ever need to satisfy your gossip cravings or simply want to know what to anticipate from your favorite stars and movie series, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember, I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.